Beloved Taurus, listen closely. A powerful, grounding force is approaching, one that promises to bring enduring abundance into your life. Have you ever felt as though you were merely existing, while your true essence, rooted in stability and serenity, was longing to break free and flourish? It may seem like you stumbled upon these words by chance, but I assure you, this moment has been on your soul's radar for a long time. I don't need to see you to sense your presence. Your energy resonates like a serene vibration, a frequency that emerges only when a soul is poised for profound, grounded transformation. This message comes not from my choice, but from the universe itself, as it opens sacred gates of stability and showers you with richness, much like fertile earth yielding its bounty. Before I share what I have discovered about a soul that mirrors yours, take a deep breath. What you are about to hear could be the final piece of peace and stability you've been searching for. If, after reading this, your heart feels a sense of deep resonance, I invite you to return and leave a like, share your thoughts, or whisper a gentle message in the comments, a signal back to the universe that says, "I have heard the call." Now, let's step into the realm of ancient symbols, where the cards do more than predict the future. They awaken the steadfast intuition that you may have momentarily set aside. I have drawn the cards, and what I saw left me in awe. A rare combination appears, one that emerges only for a select few. An energy is moving toward you, carrying the promise of transformation across every aspect of your life. Your finances, emotional well-being, soul mission, and sacred destiny. This period, lasting from today until the end of the month, isn't just another moment. It's the most significant spiritual turning point for building your foundation you've ever encountered. Every practical choice you make from now on will shape your path for years to come. While no one can walk this journey for you, know that the light of stability will accompany you if you dare to believe. The first card drawn is the Empress. Taurus, you stand at the threshold of fruition and harvest. A wheel of creation and nurturing has begun to turn, and your soul agreed to this shift long before you were aware. Something is coming to full bloom, making way for something sacred and abundant, waiting for you to embrace it. I see streams of cosmic energy enriching your spiritual landscape, not to destroy, but to unravel the deepest blockages that once caused you to doubt your worth. Can you feel it? That deep yearning in your heart for greater stability? That inexplicable sensation that something monumentally grounding is approaching? That isn't anxiety, it's your soul whispering, "It's time." The second card drawn is Temperance. Taurus, you have endured, patiently built, and held firm in your beliefs, even when no one acknowledged your steadfastness. Now, the cosmic scales are balancing in your favor, harmoniously. Not because you are perfect, but because you never allowed the light of your inner resolve to dim, even in the most trying of times. I see each silent burden you carried, every time you suppressed your own needs for the peace of the collective. Have you ever felt an unexpected heaviness, a weariness you couldn't quite name? Each moment you chose quiet endurance for the happiness of others, the universe witnessed it all. What's coming is the reward for a resilient soul who has shown incredible patience. Taurus, I'm not asking you to fight. I'm inviting you to activate your energy of prosperity. Write in the comments below, "I, Taurus, accept the abundant destiny of my soul." This is not merely a phrase, it's a covenant of light. If this resonates with you, leave a gentle whisper so I know you are here. And if you feel the truth in every word, let your like serve as a quiet offering to the universe that says, I am ready. But Taurus, there's one more card, the one I hesitated to reveal. This card doesn't just reflect who you are now, it hints at a future you've never dared to believe possible. The third card is the sun. Nothing shines brighter than sunlight after a soul storm. Taurus, you've journeyed so far, often with quiet perseverance. Now, the light is coming for you. Not to judge nor demand, but to affirm that you deserve to be seen without hiding your inherent caution. The chaos and instability are coming to an end, ushering in a new phase where you can live in fullness, clarity, and inner peace. Not everyone reaches this realm of light, but you are different. You never gave up on building, even when others walked away. Soon, every talent you quietly nurtured, every effort you believed went unnoticed, will finally be recognized and cherished. What's coming will allow you to reflect on your journey with newfound perspective. Just when you thought your light had faded, that was the moment the universe began to reward you. I see a solid golden aura surrounding you, an energy field of abundance. The financial blockages that once left you confused and doubting yourself are being lifted. When that flow returns, it won't just bring financial gain, it will also restore your faith in the future, something you may have misplaced along the way. The beauty of the Sun card is that it illuminates not just the outside world, but shines directly into your heart, where you once believed your light was forgotten. Dear Taurus, I once shared your struggle, thinking I had to prove my worth through relentless effort. I believed that only through endless giving could I earn the right to receive. But the light doesn't question your worthiness. It simply asks that you allow yourself to be seen. I used to think that good things were reserved for the forceful, but I learned that the most sacred gifts arrive in steadfast hearts. You, with all the solidity the world once deemed unyielding, are living proof that perseverance and gentle strength can reshape destinies. I see the golden light enveloping you, not blinding, but warm, like sunlight filtering through a curtain after a long, restless night. This is a sign that blessings are near. Yes, financial abundance will flow in, but more importantly, the trust you once lost will return. Remember this clearly. Not all scarcity is a punishment. Sometimes it's how your soul learns to discover its intrinsic value. And now, as you embrace this understanding, the universe is ready to unveil its treasures for you. Over the next 3 months, 3 unexpected doors of opportunity will open. You won't need to seek them. They will come to you as long as you keep truth in your heart. When I turned to the Chariot card, I felt a shiver of excitement. Taurus, I'm not saying this to comfort you. I share this because I've witnessed similar journeys in many souls like yours. Those who once felt small turned out to carry the power to change their family's destiny. Those who believed they were invisible were in fact the center of ancestral light, only realizing it when they paused and looked inward. You don't need to be better than anyone else. You simply need to remember that in your truest, most grounded and quietest form, you are already enough to change everything. I see it clearly. 3 opportunities are approaching. One of them could shift everything in your life. Not the kind that seeks fame, but the kind that makes you realize, oh, I can live authentically and still succeed. I no longer need to pretend to be something I'm not. If you're reading this and feel your heart slow down, know that your soul has received the signal. Write down, "I allow myself to receive without needing permission anymore." If this stirs emotions within you, share a sincere message about what part of you it touched, a memory, a feeling, or a piece of yourself you thought was lost. Turning to the Star card, I recognize that an old cycle has closed. A soul that once felt lost is on the brink of finding its way home to inner peace. Taurus, I once thought hope was a luxury, but you know what? There will be moments when you feel empty, as if you've lost everything to believe in. It's in those moments that your soul's calling for tranquility will resonate the loudest. Hope isn't merely believing that everything will be fine. It's the courage to continue moving forward with steadfastness even when darkness surrounds you. You've lived this way for years. No one applauds that kind of quiet strength, but the universe does. Today, a star has been activated for you. It doesn't shine loudly. It quietly lights your path. You will notice your health gradually improving, your mind feeling lighter. If you stay committed to your spiritual journey, a dream, a sign, or a coincidence will illuminate the picture you once struggled to understand. You'll realize that the struggles you endured were essential for you to become who you are today. You'll look back and say, "No, I no longer resent life. I see that I was chosen to walk this path so I can reflect stability back to others." There comes a moment in life when you no longer need anyone to hurt you because the old wounds that remain are enough to prevent you from living as you once did. Dear Taurus, I once believed I had to endure pain to be strong. I stayed silent, tried too hard, forgave too often, until I realized that true strength lies in letting go when your heart is weary and in setting healthy boundaries. Are you living for what you truly desire, or merely surviving the shadows of past hurts? I sense your soul trembling like deep earth under moonlight, signaling that an awakening is underway. Soon, you will receive a revelation, not from others, but from deep within, where you've held unanswered questions for years. Suddenly, everything that caused you pain will reveal itself as the final piece, making the picture of your life shine brightly. I don't share this to comfort you. I speak as one who has walked through the darkest valleys and emerged into the light. Often the things that hurt us the most are the catalysts for awakening. When I saw the Tower card, I felt a mix of fear and excitement. People often dread this card, but I rejoice for you, Taurus. If you're brave enough to face the collapse of what is no longer stable, you'll be blessed with liberation. Not everything will fall apart. Only the parts of your life, perhaps rigid structures or outdated beliefs, that no longer align with the light you're becoming, will fade away. It may be someone you once thought would always be there, or an ideal you clung to in your youth. But now, you no longer need perfection. You only need truth. The truth is, you've spent too long trying to please what was never meant for you, or trying to fit into molds that restricted your growth. If you have to dim your light to fit someone else's expectations, it's time to stop shrinking and start blooming. Taurus, I see at least two people or situations preparing to exit your life. They were once integral to you, but you've grown, and your soul can no longer thrive in that confined space. You don't need to harbor resentment toward them. Instead, let go with gratitude. They helped you realize your true worth when no one else stayed. I also sense an energetic cleansing happening around you. As the old leaves, new souls aligned with your frequency will begin to arrive. They won't ask who you used to be, they will simply see you, recognizing that you once lived with a steadfast heart and still carry light. Taurus, if this resonates with you, write this down. I allow my soul to grow, even if it means leaving behind what's familiar. The Lover's card appears next. Not just a simple love story, but a fateful choice between a safe, perhaps predictable path and one that ignites your spirit by aligning with your deepest values. Someone is about to enter your life, not to test you, but to mirror the parts of yourself you've hidden away for too long. Perhaps your capacity for deep vulnerability or sensual joy. This person won't ask, "Who are you?" Instead, they will prompt you to ask yourself, "Is this really me?" You may find yourself torn between two choices. One person offers comfort and security, while the other awakens your heart because they see you as a soul, not just a persona, and they honor your true essence. Be honest. Have you ever chosen someone simply because they were suitable or provided stability? Have you ever turned away someone who saw the parts of you that weren't ready to be revealed? Taurus, you are entering a season of love, of both giving and receiving, in a way you once believed only existed in poetry. A love that is unconditional, free of judgment, and effortless, simply saying, "I see you, and I choose to stay." Then I drew the Ten of Pentacles card. This is no longer a distant promise of home. It's a vivid image of stability, a foundation you no longer need to doubt. A family you don't have to strain to deserve. Success that doesn't require sacrificing your essence. Dear Taurus, true wealth is not about accumulating more. It's about fearing less and enjoying what you have. When you stop fearing loss, you begin to have it all. If this resonates with you, share what you've felt that no one has touched for so long. How many times have you tried relentlessly only to ask yourself, why aren't my efforts enough to change my life or bring me the security I crave? I understand, for I've been there. I once did everything right, yet still felt wrong in trying to meet standards that were never meant for a soul like yours. Have you asked yourself what you're truly trying to achieve? Is it genuinely what your soul desires, or what you think you should desire? When I flip out the next card, Strength, I saw that a reward is on its way to you, not because you've tried harder externally, but because you've endured long enough to recognize what truly matters and cultivated inner fortitude. The flow of money, an exciting project, an invitation, or a promotion will arrive effortlessly, as if it only needed you to open your heart for it to find you. More importantly, this is a reward from within. You no longer need external validation to feel worthy. You know deep down that you are enough, even if no one acknowledges it. Your inner strength is your greatest asset. True wealth is when you no longer allow the fear of poverty or instability to dictate your choices. Taurus, this is a sacred time. Do you feel you're on the wrong path? No. This path was chosen by your soul from the very beginning. Write down this declaration. I welcome abundance with a peaceful and clear heart. If this brings tranquility to your heart, share what you're most ready to receive right now. A new beginning, a release from old burdens, or simply the feeling of being yourself without fear. The World card follows. Taurus, you don't need to be the first. You only need to be the one who perseveres when others falter, bringing things to a beautiful completion. The road ahead will require proactive, deliberate action, not in a rushed manner, but with a heart that knows what it's living for. A challenge will arise, but this time you won't run away. Facing it will help you untie a knot that has bound you for years. You don't have to wait for someone to rescue you. You are the very person you once prayed would come to your aid. When you overcome, it's not just the problem that resolves. Your trust in yourself will grow so much that you'll no longer doubt your mission. Taurus, I see people beginning to look at you differently, not because you've proven something, but because the energy you radiate has shifted from merely solid to profoundly serene, from self-sacrificing to fulfilled. Then I drew the World card again, signifying completion. A cycle is closing. No one is holding your hand to pull you back into the past. Only you, with brighter eyes, a more healed heart, and a spirit ready to define the next chapter. You will look back on your life and see that everything had a purpose. You've lived truly, deeply, and patiently, and now you can live lightly and with enjoyment. I once thought that my broken pieces made me unworthy, but now I understand that the cracks are where the light enters and remains forever. Taurus, in the coming year, your life will transform completely. No longer will you battle to prove yourself. Instead, you will journey to reunite all the pieces you once scattered, integrating them into a beautiful whole. You will feel gratitude for the pain, even for those who turned away, for they unknowingly guided you closer to your true self than ever before. Don't ask, when will I finally be happy and secure? Instead, ask yourself, have I been gentle and patient enough with myself today? Finally, I see the light of recognition shining upon you. Not fame, but respect from others and from yourself. Write this down if you feel ready. I deserve to be seen and appreciated without forcing myself to fit in. Dear Taurus, you are no longer lost in the fog. You are the gentle, steady light illuminating the lives of others, a testament to the truth that steadfast souls can go very far. There will come a time when you no longer seek validation from others because you've learned to see and value yourself. The moment you stop seeking approval, the light within you begins to expand. Not through force, but naturally. People will start to notice you, not because you're striving, but because you're simply being, rooted in your truth. You may have once wondered, who can truly see the light within me? But the truth is, light doesn't need to be acknowledged. It simply needs to exist in truth. Then I saw the Ace of Pentacles, the first flicker of something tangible, and knew you've never dared to dream, blooming within you. A new passion, a new path for real-world manifestation, a tiny seed of inspiration for a prosperous venture. If you learn to listen and nurture it, it can grow into a rooted tree of purpose and tangible results. Dear Taurus, don't dismiss those fleeting ideas for practical creation. Don't brush off the intuition that comes to you on a quiet afternoon. Sometimes, the most magical revelations arise from the quietest whispers your heart can hear, leading to concrete outcomes. I used to ignore my intuition because it didn't seem logical, but I learned that the things that brought me to life were never about logic. They were about what felt real and authentic. Taurus, over the next 2 months, you will discover an entirely new way to express your talents and soul, likely in a way that brings tangible rewards. It could be through building, creating, gardening, cooking, art, or financial planning. But most importantly, it will reconnect you with a part of yourself that has long been waiting to emerge and build something lasting. This journey back to your authentic self will allow you to explore passions that you may have set aside in the hustle of everyday life. Remember those activities that made time slip away when you were younger, those things that brought you simple, sensual pleasure? Whether it was crafting, decorating, or simply enjoying nature, these are the threads that weave the fabric of your true essence. Embrace them, for they hold the key to unlocking your creative and material potential. As you delve into these pursuits, you may find that inspiration flows more freely than ever before. Don't be surprised if old ideas for projects resurface or if new ones spark your imagination. Each moment spent nurturing your creativity will help you reclaim the joy that comes from expressing your innermost thoughts and feelings in a tangible way. And speaking of the past, I sense that someone from your history may soon reappear. This isn't about reopening old wounds. Rather, it's an opportunity to complete an emotional cycle that has remained unfinished, perhaps related to shared resources or values. This could be an old friend, a former love, or even a mentor who once inspired you. The reunion will be different this time, as you both have evolved into more grounded versions of yourselves. This meeting will serve as a reminder of how far you've come and the lessons you've learned along the way. You'll approach this encounter with a new perspective. No blame, no expectations. Just two souls recognizing the growth that has occurred. It's a chance to share gratitude for the lessons learned and to release any lingering attachments, creating a sense of closure. As you continue on this path of self-discovery, you will also begin to notice shifts in your relationships. The energy surrounding you is transforming, attracting new people who resonate with your newfound frequency of self-worth and stability. These connections will be uplifting and supportive, allowing you to flourish in ways you never thought possible. Write this down if it resonates. I am open to receiving love, support, and abundance from those who truly see and value me. This declaration will help you manifest the connections and resources you deserve, those that nurture your spirit and encourage your growth. As your heart opens, you'll find yourself stepping into a space of pure, grounded joy. This joy isn't tied to external achievements or validations. It's a deep-seated happiness that arises from simply being yourself and appreciating the beauty around you. You'll learn to appreciate the small moments, the quiet victories, and the simple pleasures that life offers. Remember, Taurus, happiness is not a destination. It's a way of being, a state of appreciating the present. It's about embracing each day with gratitude and allowing yourself to feel joy without conditions. When you cultivate this mindset, you'll find that the universe responds in kind, bringing more blessings and tangible comforts into your life. In the coming months, I see you embarking on new adventures, perhaps travel to beautiful places, workshops that enhance your skills, or community events that align with your passions for creating and building. These experiences will broaden your horizons and introduce you to like-minded individuals who share your vision for a stable and beautiful life. Embrace these opportunities with an open heart, for they will enrich your journey. As you navigate these changes, be gentle with yourself. There may be moments of uncertainty or self-doubt, but remember that these feelings are part of the process of growth. Allow yourself to feel them without judgment and then gently release them. You are on a path of growth, and every step, no matter how small, is significant. Trust that the universe has your back. As you align with your true self and your values, you will naturally attract the resources, opportunities, and support you need to thrive. Keep your intentions clear, stay grounded, and don't hesitate to ask for what you desire. The universe is listening. Lastly, I encourage you to take time for reflection, perhaps in nature or a comfortable space. Journaling can be a powerful tool during this period. Write down your thoughts, dreams, and aspirations for a secure and joyful future. Explore the emotions that arise as you connect with your inner self. This practice will not only provide clarity, but will also serve as a beautiful record of your journey. Taurus, you are stepping into a phase of profound transformation and materialization. Embrace it wholeheartedly. Allow the light of your inner wisdom to guide you, and trust that what's coming has never happened to anyone else in quite this way. Your unique journey is unfolding, and it's time to shine brighter than ever before, rooted in your power. Remember, you are divinely supported. Your soul is on a mission to build and create beauty and stability, and you are exactly where you need to be. As you move forward, keep your heart open, your feet firmly on the ground, and your spirit aligned with your truth. The universe has beautiful plans for you, and soon you will witness the magic of your existence unfold in ways you never imagined. Thank you for being here, dear Taurus. Your presence in this world is a gift of stability and beauty, and I can't wait to see how you blossom and build in the days to come. Embrace your journey and let your light shine.